Good evening, guys, and welcome to our 7 Days Performance Sunday Mega Draw. We are about to change someone's life tonight. Well, I say someone. We've got 4 incredible prizes being drawn, but everyone is here for the house draw, surely.
I think there's going to be the majority of people in for the house draw, but we also had a couple sold out competitions. So the 12K cash end prize for the instant win, which is being drawn tonight, was a sold out competition. What was it? The Rolex? No, it was the R1. The R1 also sold out. And then the Rolex with a £30,000 cash alternative got to about 94%, I think. So loads of tickets sold tonight, loads of people entered. But get those comments in that you can hear and see us okay, and then we'll crack on with the draw as quick as we can.
Certainly will. But guys, let us know first of all, if you are in for the big one tonight, are you going to be changing your life with £500,000, or are you going to be walking away with the keys to a house and the Tiguan, as well as £10,000?
I'm going to say it to you. You do it to me every time.
Go on.
You can't have the house in the car because you can't enter. But what would Sam do with £500,000?
I was going to say, I wouldn't be able to turn my nose down at £500,000.
No, well, you didn't have a choice in this one.
I was going to say, okay. Yeah. I would buy 5 Aston Martins, one for every single day of the week, and then a nice little...
How many days of the week are there?
Every single work day of the week, sorry.
Okay.
And then a nice big fridge to put a whole load of cheese in, because I like cheese.
What would you do?
What would you do? You can't buy a house.
Can't buy a house.
Can't buy a holiday house. Can't buy a working car. What is it got to be?
Can't buy a working car. See, you've already answered my questions.
Yeah, see?
Because I have a broken car. We talk about this.
The door doesn't work.
I'd like to fix that.
Yeah.
I'd like to pay off the house, but I can't do that either.
No.
You got a family? I guess it's holidays.
Holidays,
treat the family. Holidays. Yeah, treat the family, I guess. But holidays. That sounds like a good goal to me.
Where you going? Sorry, guys, we're going completely off topic. Where are you going on holiday if you win this 500 grand, which you can't win?
500K. I think we tick off a few. Japan. Never been to Japan.
Never been
to Japan.
Nice, nice.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
The Maldives.
Yeah.
Maybe a ski holiday.
All of the above, then.
All of them.
And
still be able to do all of those.
400 grand left.
And still be able to fix my car when Sam's not looking. But looking through the comments, we've got some people saying, what have we got? Everything crossed from Michelle Curtis. Where is a house located, please? And it's a bit late if you're asking questions about where it is, if you've already got your tickets. But it's in a village called Ashill, which is in Norfolk. So if you are local to the area, you might be familiar with the location of it. If not, you can take the £500,000, or you can just list it to be rented out, or you can sell it, whatever you might want to do.
Do whatever you like.
But someone is going to have that choice soon. Fingers crossed from Olivia. Here for the house. It'd be lovely to have a dry home from Louise Wilcox. I assume you've got a story behind having a wet home. So hopefully they're all good, but your internet's working, so that's plus. House and cash for Calvin Robinson. So he's not taking the car. Let's have it from Harry Wyatt. But keep those comments coming in, and we'll try and call out as many as we can. If you're new to us, then let us know. And if you've been here for a while, please help us answer any of the questions of the new to stream people.
Perfect. But as usual, we are going to do a little question, a little bit of fun for everyone that has joined to win some free site credit. So we're going to give away, did we say 4?
4 £50.
We're going to give away 4 lots of £50 site credit. And that is to people that we have... Right, basically, describe Toby in one word. Toby's personality, his presenting style, his dress sense even, anything like that in one word. The funniest ones or the best ones, they're going to get picked as £50 site credit winners. And I think...
I've got to find them funny though.
I was going to say, I think I'm probably going to pick the majority of the winners because Toby might get a little bit upset. But one word, get in the comments and just put one word that you think describes this magnificent human being behind me, next to me, behind me.
Now we're the same height. All right, let's crack on anyway. I'm probably not going to read many comments because I've been abused in the past when we've not asked for it. So this is setting us up. So Sam's done me dirty here. We'll get him back on Wednesday. But let's have a look around the showroom. We'll show you what is just launched on the website. And if you do win any of those site credits, hello, I'm here. Any of those site credits, you could put that straight onto the Porsche GT3 RS that is being drawn next Sunday at this time at 9 PM. It also has £150,000 worth of instant wins in this competition. So technically, although the chances are slim, but it could happen, you could win a prize with, you buy 1 ticket, you can win an instant win prize, and then for the live draw next Sunday, you could also win this Porsche. So you got loads of chances to win. 45p a ticket. If the car's not for you and you do end up winning it, you've got the choice between the car and £110,000 cash. Around the showroom and in no order of the dates. I don't know what people are saying, but I'm not going to read it.
Two people have just put the same comment without seeing each other's comments. That's hilarious. Not going to tell you what it is. Keep talking about the showroom, Toby. It's lovely.
Dry.
Yeah, dry.
So the Range Rover First Edition is being drawn next Friday because Sam's in the way. I'm just confirming that. Yep. 16p a ticket to enter into that one. On Wednesday, we have the Audi RS5. This is obviously a Nardo Grey, super popular colour, 24p a ticket. So you can get 4 for £1 with a couple pennies change. We also have, which isn't in the showroom, a Mark 1 Golf GTI, £1.99 a ticket, and that's being drawn on Tuesday, but there's not a live draw for that one. That's an automated draw. I'm definitely not looking. And then over here, we've got the VW Tiguan R that a lot of you will be in for tonight, along with the house. So if you want to take, well, we've got 4 options. £1.99 a ticket can either win you the house, this car, and £10,000, or you can take the house plus £30,000 and not the car, or you can take the car and £470,000 and don't take the house, or you can take the cash alternative of £500,000. Look, the iPad's done me a favour. It's not pulling through any comments.
I think you're going to like Ryan McNeil's comment, and as I've read it out, I'm just going to give him £50 site credit because it's probably the only nice one we're going to get. He just said cute. So Ryan McNeil, congratulations, mate. You've just won £50 site credit for making Toby's day. Send us a
James
message
Webster's
on
called
Facebook.
me a virgin. There we
Send
go.
us
My
a
daughter would
message.
say otherwise.
Ryan
She's
McNeil.
But yeah, so that is the lineup that we've got in here. Obviously, we've got an array of what we've got on over the next week. There's also loads and loads of other prizes that you can get in for as well. What else have we got in here? So we'll go across to the laptop screen. So in here, you see myself with a couple of the cars behind. Sam is just about on screen above with the ball machines. He will be on here the whole time. I think people are doing pizza toppings again. Egg, mushroom, burger. Yeah, Sam is above, he's on the ball machines. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see the full ticket range of numbers. So we'll go through each of the draws, starting off with the Yamaha R1. Then we're going to move on to the house as the second draw. Then we're going to go on to the Rolex, and then we're going to go on to that 12K prize for tonight's instant win competition. The reason why they're in that order depends on how many total tickets are in the draw, and it just helps us out with those ball machines as well. So a lot of you will be happy that you don't have to wait through 3 to 4 draws to find the winner of the house.
Perfect. Yeah, just to confirm, someone just asked, do I get 50 quid as you read mine out? If we don't read your name out, guys, you don't get the 50 quid. We were just making ourselves giggle, to be honest. We've chosen Ryan McNeil, who's won £50. Ryan, send us a message on Facebook and we'll get that added for you. But yeah, we will obviously just pick more winners as we go. So the more you comment, the more chances you have to win.
Yeah. All right, well, let's crack on straight away with the draw. So starting off with the Yamaha R1 Big Bang. This comes with £500 cash or a cash alternative of £7,000. This competition sold out and it was just 5p a ticket. So we will get a winner first time of asking. But for this draw, we need to load up the ball machines with ticket number 1 all the way down to ticket number 299999.
Perfect. So all 6 chambers are in use tonight. Starting with chamber number 6, we are chucking in at 0 to 9. There are some good ones in there tonight, Toby.
Dean Barnes, you can have 50 quid.
What did he say?
He said Emmett from the Lego movie, which I do love that movie.
I don't know what that means. Right,
Sam
0
doesn't have TV.
to 9.
What was it, Dean Barnes? I've always
We
forgotten
did
the name.
actually say one-word comments, Toby, but we'll let him off for that.
It was the brackets.
Okay. Right, 0 to 9, chamber number 4. Reminder, guys, keep those comments coming in just to describe Toby in one or a couple of words.
One nice word.
In nice words, horrible words, whatever you want to say. It's making us both giggle, so keep them coming in. There's 2 more £50 credits to give away. 0 to 9 into chamber number 3.
A less posh Shmee and much...
I don't know who that is.
Like much poorer.
0 to 9, chamber number 2. And chamber number 1 is simply getting 0, 1, and 2. 0, 1, and 2 going into this first one here. Like so. And now we're ready to give away one of the most beautiful bikes we've raffled in a long time. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Best of luck, guys, for the Yamaha R1 or £7,000.
Daisy Taylor's just called me a hole. Not with a W, not like wholesome, like holes in like in the floor.
Someone just said so
Daisy.
friendly I would stroke his hair.
What?
I'm having a wonderful time. Right, so for the Yamaha R1, this sold out, right? Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Guaranteed winning ticket. So it starts with a 1. Then we have number 9, number 8, number 9, number 0, and then number 5.
So we have ticket number 198905. I've seen a few people say that I speak too fast. So
I
I'm going to slow it down.
I saw someone say he speaks like an auctioneer.
I'm going to slow it down. So 198905 is the ticket number we're looking for. As we said, this competition did sell out, so we will get a winner first time of asking. It's difficult to talk slower than you normally talk.
It is, it is. Stevie Bunce, good evening to you. He's just joined us. Half price James Bond, amazing. Cheese, someone just put.
Cheese.
I mean,
maybe
I like
that's
cheese.
on the back of what you'd spend your $500,000 on.
I do like cheese.
We're still scrolling. Until we get a comment that says use Control F or Command F, we're still not going to do it.
Not happening.
The scroll has been a bit funky as well the last few days.
Yeah,
as you can see, probably.
Almost sort of blackening out the screen. You're scrolling too fast.
198905. It's really struggling to scroll. 198. Oh, it's this one. And then even that jumps too far.
Oh, we're almost there.
I'm going to do it this way then.
Keep these comments coming in.
Excel's real struggling. This is something we expect from numbers, not Excel.
Looks like you've just had a bit of a mare. Just whilst Toby's having a bit of a mare with the spreadsheet.
We're live.
Get in the comments, guys, and yeah, one word or a few words just to describe Toby, either as a person or his presenting style or whatever you want to do. Just one or two words or even a sentence.
It has sorted itself out, so I did put it onto the next tab, and then I've gone back. But 198905, you can see it above on the ball machines, 198905, and then you can see it on the spreadsheet as well. Just here, 198905. I'll wait for that to come through to Sam's iPad as well, just to confirm that is the correct name and number.
905. Yeah, that looks all good, mate.
And then we'll colour that in because our first winner for tonight is Grant Constantine. Grant, you've just won a bike, the R1 plus £500 or £7,000 potentially for just 5p. So massive congratulations to you. If you're watching, get in the comments and we will be calling you very shortly. We just got to find 3 more winners tonight and then we'll give each of those winners a call. So Grant, massive congratulations. We'll catch up with you very shortly. Sam is going to reload the ball machines above. And then we're going to move on to our next draw, which is the biggest draw for tonight and the biggest one for the month as well, the Detached 5-bed house and the VW Tiguan R. This competition got to 72% sold, which means there was over 150,000 unsold tickets. Those unsold tickets will show as not issued in the spreadsheet, like you can see quite prominently on this first page. And then if it lands on one of those tickets, don't worry, we will guarantee that a winner will be chosen. So we'll reload those ball machines and we'll keep spinning until we find a winner. So you'll be happy every time it lands on a not issued because it means you've got another chance to win the prize.
Right, I've just given away another £50.
Yep.
Can you get ready to write a name on the board, please? I'm going to take you away, I'm sorry. So Katie Sanders. She sounds like a nice person. Has just said chorizo. In brackets, he's a spicy little sausage.
I think it's the only comment that calls me little in there, so thanks. Yeah. What was it? Katie?
Katie Sanders. Like it. Katie, just to clarify, send us a message. We'll get £50 site credit added to your account as soon as possible. All right, so let's go on. We have ticket number 1 for the house, and then this goes down to all the way down to 599996. But we will load the chambers to 599999 because there are plenty of other numbers in here, like this one highlighted, that require a 9 for that final chamber. Amazing. I've got no head. Why is that camera so low? Right, so 3, 4, and 5. These are the ones that we need to add into for the big one. This is the house draw, guys, so pay attention. You could be about to change your life. And when I say that, I mean change your life. Someone is about to win £500,000 or a house, a car, and a bit of cash as well. Toby, are we ready? I think so. I'm nervous for this one. Definitely 0 to 5 in that first chamber. 0 to 5 in this one, 0 to 9 in all of the remaining chambers, meaning we are ready to draw the biggest one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good luck, guys. Sam, what's your favourite cheese? Kathleen's asked. Goat's cheese or Mexicana? Yeah. Bland. Weren't expecting that. Right, so this is for the house or £500,000. We've got a 0. We've got a 2. A 7. A 0. A 9. and an 8. Toby, over to you.
So for the house or £500,000, we have ticket number 27098. If you have your ticket numbers in front of you, you can check through to see if you've won. And if you do have that number, you can start to celebrate. If you don't have that number, you'll be hoping that it says not issued next to this number. I think that's all the options I can think of. But we're looking for 27098. The scroll is being kind of, it's as soon as I use the mouse scroll.
27098. If that is your number, you've really just changed your life with either £500,000, I'm going to say it again, £500,000 or a house and a car.
27098. We're going through. We've got another 300 numbers. We'll scroll through. You might see your name fly past, but 27098 is going to appear on the screen very, very shortly. We're almost there. 2709. Are you kidding me?
I saw that go black. That's a bit heartbreaking.
I'll go back to the other street and go back. I found the hack for that. 27098, and we do have a winning name and number. So 27098. I will wait for that to go through to Sam's iPad as well, because this is a big prize and we don't want to give it to the wrong person. 27098, Sam.
27098. 27098. Yep, that looks good.
27098. And we have coloured it in, which means it's locked in. A huge congratulations to Tin Low. Tin, you've just won either £500,000, potentially for £1.99, or a 5-bed house, a VW Tiguan R, and £10,000 cash. So massive, massive congratulations to you. Get in those comments, prep your celebration that we're about to call you. We want to hear a big reaction. We want to hear screams. We want to hear shouts. We want to hear the whole house being woken up. Tin, massive, massive congratulations. You are tonight's biggest winner. But
wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, can we just take a moment?
Wow.
Tin has just won a house or £500,000.
There's going to be a lot of jealousy in the comments.
Wow.
But hey,
Wow.
Tin Low, who cares? £500,000 or a house. But we have 2 more draws, as we said. So we have the Rolex Day-Day Everose, or the £30,000 cash alternative on that one, and the £12,000 cash. Sam is reloading those ball machines above. I will go across onto the spreadsheet for the Rolex, and then for this one, we've got ticket number 1, and then it goes down to ticket number 699999.
Perfect. So the last draw ended with 599999. So we just need to put 6 into the first chamber, and then we'll be all set to draw one of the most expensive watches that we raffle, if not the most expensive actually. So, are we ready, Toby?
We are ready.
Guys, this is the Rolex draw, or £30,000. So if you've got a ticket, best of luck.
We got one more winner to pick as well. You want to do that?
You've got another site credit winner to pick, remember?
Sorry?
Still got another site credit winner to pick.
We do, yeah.
Just a reminder, describe Toby in one word, whatever that word may be, and he will pick probably the nicest one, because I've picked 2 awful ones and 1 hilarious one. So yeah,
I've seen what I think they've been chosen before for a free site credit competition.
Okay.
But they're flooding in. I'm enjoying seeing them. Diamond, legend, amazing man. I know it's 2 words, but we like it. You know who you are. Keep them coming in. There's an amazing just come in. Barbarino, you got it. Just flattering me with compliments there. That's what it takes. A bit of niceness. But Barbara, congratulations. I'm pretty sure, unless I just see your name come a lot in the call in the live draws.
Someone just said Toy Boy Toby.
Toy boy.
Anyway, back to the draw, guys. We've got a number that's drawn out for the Rolex, so let's see what it is. It starts with a number 2, then we've got another number 2.
Now everyone's being nice.
We've got a 5. Oh, that is a 5. Then we've got a 2, an 8, and Toby's having a giggle, and a 5. Over to you.
I'll just read this one out. Kind-hearted, life-changing legend.
Stop sucking up,
pretty
guys.
much, yeah. A lot of people say that. But we are looking for ticket number 225285 for the Rolex Day-Day Everose, or the £30,000 cash alternative. Let's see if we have found a winner. First time of asking. This competition got to 94%.
Certainly did. Just seen that Fabio Oliveira has joined us. He just said life changed. Absolutely. For Tinlo, that is a big, big win. I did just see him again then saying that doesn't happen every day, but sure, with 7 days, it can be possible. Exactly that, guys. You enter for under £1 and yeah, or I mean, in this case, it was £1.99, but yeah, life changed.
All right. Yeah, this scroll, maybe we need a new mouse because it's really struggling tonight. 225, 285. And it's not going to do black screen, is it? 225, 285. I can see it on the screen now. Wait for that to come through to Sam's screen. But 225, 285. I believe we've got a winner first time of asking again, which is great news. 225, 285.
225, 285. Yeah, that's all good, mate.
So 225, 285. A huge congratulations to Mario Burney. Mario, you have just won a Rolex Day-Day Everose, or £30,000. Tickets for that draw were just 9p. So a huge prize, tiny ticket price. Massive congratulations to Mario. We'll be giving you a call shortly. But we have one more winner to find for tonight. Sam is going to reload those ball machines above me. And the last and final one for tonight is the £12,000 cash draw. This was part of an instant win competition. The fun thing for us on these instant wins is quite often people don't realize that there is a prize at the end of them. So always check any competition you enter for, especially with the instant wins, to see what that end prize is, because you will still be in for that. But this has a total ticket number of 999999. So let's load up those ball machines and find ourselves a winner.
Let's do it. Guys, we only need to add a couple of balls into this first chamber. Then we're going to give away £12,000. So 7, 8 and 9. 7, 8 and 9. That's all that we need to pop into this first chamber. Just like this. And Toby, we are all set to draw the final prize of the night. And as it's sold out, we're guaranteed a winner, right?
We are, yeah.
So, should we do it?
Let's do it.
Best of luck, guys, for the £12,000 end prize on the cash instant win. If you've got a ticket, we wish you all the best of luck.
Someone said, don't you have a search bar? We've had more people say use Control F, but we've also seen someone that said, just saw my name go by. So that's why we scroll. We're not in a rush.
Right.
Best member of 7 days, like that one.
What's that?
Yep.
Okay, right. For the £12,000, it starts with an 8. Then we've got a 9, a 2, another 2, a number 8, and number 6 on the end. Toby.
So we're looking for ticket number 892286. As we said, this was a sold out competition, so we will get the winner first time asking. But 892286. What is the name? Who's just won £12,000?
I've seen a couple of people just asking if the house has been drawn. The house has now been drawn. So if you did have a ticket in that one and your name is not Tinlo, then you did not get lucky tonight. Emily Carter's just said Super Sam. Thanks for that, Emily. Appreciate that.
That'll be for Wednesday. We'll ask for compliments for Sam.
Oh, Clinton said, had a good week on 7 days. Won an iPhone, took 800 quid cash alternative, won 75 quid and a NASA spaceship. Wow, nice one.
I presume that was a Lego one.
I was going to say that was a Lego one, just to confirm.
The scroll, I'm really struggling with the scroll still.
Really not going well.
But I'm going to stick to what we always do, which is try and scroll. 8, 9, 2. It just seems to really want to go to a different part of the spreadsheet. 8, 9, 2,
892 286.
892 286. That's going to take too long. 892.
The suspense is killing me over here, Toby. £12,000 is going to be, hopefully...
If that's well earned.
Yeah. It's not even hopefully. It's going to be on the other end of this scroll when Toby eventually does get there.
892. I think we're around the 4s, but then it wants to go to a different part of the spreadsheet. So 892 286.
Are we there yet, Toby?
892
Suspense is killing me.
I think we've done it, Sam. 892 286. I'll wait again for that to come through to Sam's screen. but 892,286 you can see above me here, and you can see on the spreadsheet up there, 892,286.
892,286, 892,286. Yep, mate, that looks all good.
There we go, and £12,000 has just been won by Ian Hazeman. So Ian, £12,000 in our end prize for the instant win that finished tonight. So massive congratulations to all 4 of tonight's live draw winners. We have some more draws happening at 10 o'clock automatically on the website. So if you want to enter those for smaller cash and tech competitions, then you've almost run out of time. But the next part of the draw is the bit that we probably enjoy the most, especially the stress of scrolling through those spreadsheets. But we will be calling each of the 4 winners and getting a reaction. But I assume we want to start off with...
Of course, start with the house winner tonight, I think. So I'm going to wander off screen, and we are going to basically distract you until Toby's got the number of tin low off of the spreadsheet. So if you did get unlucky tonight, a week from today, you could be winning what's on the screen right now, the Porsche GT3 RS, or £110,000. Now, of course, this is a slightly different competition. It does have instant wins along the way, so you could literally win the car as well as a huge instant win prize with the same ticket if you are really, really lucky. And of course, it is only 45p to get involved in this one. So why not spend £1, a couple of tickets, and you've got a couple of chances to win along the way, as well as the 3RS as the end prize. Then, of course, on the right-hand side is, of course, the Range Rover first edition that we are drawing on Friday. Sorry, Toby's confusing me here.
Yeah, go.
Where are we going with this? Are we going in front of the Tiguan?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah?
Shouldn't we just win that Tiguan along with a driveway and a house to go with it? And a garage. And a garden.
Garage. Can't forget the garage. Right, I'm going to move this horrible tripod out of the way as well. We're going in front.
There you go. You just stand off to the side.
We'll go there, shall we? I'll take up this gap.
Yeah.
Right, Tin Low, you are the big winner of the week. You've just won a flipping massive house and a Tiguan, or £500,000. So let's do it. Let's give you that call, and hopefully you're going to give us a great reaction in return. Not going well so far.
0.
Okay, so 0. Voicemail on the first attempt. I'm going to send a text actually. I'm going to say, hey Tin. Oh, Tin. Sam here from 7 Days Performance. Send. It's not an iPhone, so I can't see if it's delivered. Oh, no, it is an iPhone all of a sudden. Right. It's delivered, hasn't been read, but I am going to go back in with another call.
Hello?
Hi, is that Tin?
It is.
Tin, it's Sam from 7 Days Performance.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Fantastic. Tin, did you watch the draw tonight?
I was watching, yeah.
You were watching?
Yep.
Okay, so do you know what I'm about to tell you then, Tin?
I think I do, mate. I think I do.
I'm going to go ahead. Tin, you have just won a massive house and a car, or £500,000.
I still can't believe it, mate. That's brilliant. Am I being punked?
Absolutely
am I showing
not.
my age there?
Absolutely not. You're not being punked. We're not tricking you. There's no catches whatsoever. You've really just won a house and a car, or £500,000.
I still can't believe it. I don't know what to say, mate. I mean, I saw my name scroll past, and I thought, yep, that's about it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what to say, mate.
Mate, I can imagine it's quite the shock, right?
It is. It certainly is. I just want to say shout out to Fabio.
Okay, right. Do you know Fabio?
I don't, but I see him on the comments all the time.
Okay, amazing. Well, that's awesome to hear. Someone that you've never met, giving him a nice shout out. So hello to Fabio from Tin. That's lovely to hear. Now I am going to ask, obviously you said that you saw your name go past. How did it actually feel? Or like what went through your head when my colleague Toby clicked and highlighted on your name and your ticket number as the winner of £500,000 or a house?
Sorry, you got to say that again, the line broke up.
Oh, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Amazing. So when Toby highlighted your name, what went through your head? knowing that you'd won £500,000 or a house?
Well, at first I thought we made a mistake.
Right, yeah. That's like Toby, yeah.
But yeah, I just couldn't believe it. My friend was watching, and he called me, and he said, "Is that you?" I'm like, "I don't know. That's got to be me, right?" But yeah.
Okay, so you were kind of a little bit skeptical. Maybe might have been you, might not have been you. But now with this call, it's underlining the fact, Tin, that it was you.
Yep.
Crazy.
Fabio's in the comments. He says hi.
Oh, Toby's just said that Fabio is in the comments, and he just said hello.
All right.
This is a 3-4-way conversation. It's going from you to me to Toby to Fabio, back from all the way away. Awesome stuff.
Brilliant.
Now, Tin, I'm going to ask the question.
Yep.
What on earth is going through your mind? Are you thinking that you might want £500,000, or are you thinking you might want a car and a house?
I'm thinking I want a car and a house.
You want a
Because
car
I
and a
drive
house?
past this house every day to work.
You drive past this house every day?
Yep, to work.
Does that mean you're fairly local to us then?
Yeah, I live in Watton.
You live in Watton? Sorry, my colleague is laughing because that's what, like 10, 15 minutes away from us?
It's about 3 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
So, Tin, you drive past this house every day on the way to work.
Yep.
And now it sounds like you might be living in it.
Potentially, mate.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, do you remember how many tickets you bought?
I think I bought about 100 quid's worth.
About 100 quid's worth. Okay.
Yeah, maybe just over. I can't remember. I didn't buy it in one go. I just bought some every time I saw your advert.
Okay, about 100 quid's worth. Nice, nice. I'm going to ask, obviously, if you work quite locally to us, do you mind me asking what you do for work?
I'm a CNC laser operative.
Wow, okay.
I basically just laser cut metal plates.
You basically cut laser metal plates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. That's the easiest way to explain it. But
fantastic. Have you got a long commute to work?
No, it was about 20 minutes to work, and now it's going to be about 10 minutes to work.
Mate, that's absolutely mega. I'm absolutely thrilled for you. That literally sounds like it couldn't have been more meant to be.
I know, right? I never win anything. I know that's what everyone usually says, but
yeah, yeah. Now, my colleague Toby's just put on the whiteboard that the winning ticket was bought 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I can't remember what I was doing 2 hours ago because I'm actually at work.
Wait, you're at work now?
Yeah, at work now, doing some overtime so I can buy some more 7 days raffle tickets.
Mate, that's crazy. Go on, what made you enter 2 hours ago then?
Oh, I just saw the advert again pop up, so I thought I'd buy a couple more or 10 more. I can't remember how many I bought. Was it 50?
I'm not so sure, to be honest, but it sounds like it was a good thing that you saw our advert once more.
I still can't believe it.
How on earth are you going to stay at work for however long you've got to be at work for now?
Well, I've just locked everything up and I'm now going to go home.
I don't blame you, mate. I really don't blame you. Amazing stuff. Well, Tin, we just thought we'd give you a call as we are on the live show. It sounds like you're going to have a new house and a new car, as well as a few quid in the pocket. So that sounds absolutely mega. We are going to just finish up the live show. We've got a couple more winners to call. So what we're going to do is obviously just give them a shout, and then I'll give you a call or a text back after the draw, and we'll just go through the next steps. All right, mate?
All right. Cheers, mate.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Speak to you soon, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Toby, that is absolutely insane. For the amount of places that you could be living or residing in to enter a competition, he said he drives past it every day.
That is, yeah, I mean, it's mad to think, yeah. It sounds like he couldn't have gone to kind of a better person, someone that is actually local to the area for the house and likely will move and live in it. So massive congratulations to Tin. Yeah, those tickets were bought just 2 hours ago.
That's insane.
He already had some tickets into the competition.
Insane.
If he hadn't have seen that final ad, he wouldn't be moving house.
Might not have won it. Might not have won it. Right, but we move in. Where are we going?
Well, wherever you want to go. Yeah, we stand in front of the Porsche.
Why not?
So we have 3 more winners to call tonight. I'm going to call the winner for the Rolex Day-Day Everose. That was Mario Burney. So Mario, if you're watching and you're waiting for this phone call to come through, I want to hear a scream. I want to hear a shout. I want to hear a big reaction. you've just won a watch or £30,000.
In the watch next, okay, right.
A lot of ringing might go to voicemail. Oh.
0.
So we will do exactly what we just did for Tin. We're going to give Mario a text message. Hey Mario, looks like he's got an iPhone. Let's see if that text sparks a bit of interest. I just said, hey Mario, it's Toby from 7 Days. It is blue, but it doesn't say it's been delivered. Let's just call straight away again anyway. See if we can get an answer this time. Or even a ring. Doesn't sound like we want a ring. Why is it not ringing? Oh. Let's try that again. It's not even calling, Sam. Well, it says it's calling, but it's not ringing.
Sometimes they just take a second. Bit of a strange one.
0.
So no answer still. The message isn't saying delivered, or it's not even saying sent. It just says blue. But Sam, do you want to give a call to the next winner? Who did you pick?
I picked the £12,000 end prize winner, which is Ian Hazeman. So Ian, I'm about to give you a call, tell you you've won 12 grand. Let's do it.
You've got through to Ian.
Okay, well that went horrendously. Straight to voicemail.
Sounds like it was Ian's phone though.
Sounds like it was Ian's phone. We'll give him another try. Phone might be off.
You've got through to Ian.
Okay, so voicemail twice. I'm going to send him a text just in case. I'm just going to say, hey Ian, Sam here from 7 Days Performance. It's not an iPhone, so I can't confirm that it's delivered or not. Try him one more time. If you don't get through, have to try. Okay, so it does sound like Ian's phone is either turned off, he's got no signal, something like that. But I've sent him a text message, and of course we will give him a shout as soon as possible. Toby, the next winner.
I'm ready, yeah. Just saved Grant Constantine's phone number into the phone. He won a Yamaha R1 plus 500 quid or £7,000. Let's see if we can get an answer this time.
Hello?
Hello, is that Grant?
Yeah.
It's Toby from 7 Days Performance. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, not too bad. Are you up to much tonight, Grant?
No.
No?
Not really.
Were you watching the live draw tonight?
No, I'm not actually.
No. So, Grant, you don't know that you've just won a Yamaha R1 or £7,000?
No, I don't know.
Well, you have.
Oh my God. Really?
Really? Yep. We drew it about, it feels like a while ago now, probably about half an hour ago, if not a little bit longer. But your name and your number came out for the first draw for tonight. So that Yamaha R1 or £7,000 is all yours.
Oh, fantastic. What do I do next then?
Well, step one, we've got a couple of questions for you. So can you remember how many tickets you bought for this?
For the R1, I think it was about 50, if I'm correct.
50 tickets. And they were only 5p each.
I think it was 50. You know what? I bought a few, so I bought
Yeah.
the different ones. I can't remember.
Well,
I can look in my what I bought.
Well, it doesn't matter
50 or
too much,
60
Grant, to be honest.
maybe?
If it was 50, it was about £2.50 that you spent, and you've just won yourself a bike or £7,000. My next question is, have you got a bike license?
Yeah, I've already got 3 bikes. I've got an R1 already, an old one.
Okay, so you're looking for a new one?
Maybe.
Well, you got one. And then the final question that I'm going to ask you is, do you think you're going to take the bike, or do you think you're going to take the £7,000 cash instead?
I don't know. I'm not sure at the moment.
You weren't expecting to have this decision right now, were you?
No, my wife's saying take the money, but I don't know.
Shock.
What year is the bike? I can't remember, is it?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure, but we'll be able to send over all the details for the competition for you, and then you'll be able to check all out kind of insurance quotes and everything like that too. So massive congratulations, Grant. We have got a couple other winners that we're trying to get hold of, but we will get in touch with you very shortly about going over the next steps of either coming to collect your bike or getting that cash alternative.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Cheers, Grant. Go celebrate, and we'll catch up with you shortly.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
That really escalated, that call. It started very kind of slow. And then only when it finally said that Grant had won a bike, it then kind of kicked in a little bit. So massive congratulations to Grant. Have you had anything back from...
No, nothing from Ian.
Any of the other winners? Let's have a look. We got anything from Mario? Did Mario read my message? Nope.
Give them another try.
Let's give Mario another call. See if we can get through. It rang the first time and then hasn't rung since. But then still goes to
Someone in the comments is claiming to be a friend of Ian and saying that he's worked out of the country, so he may not answer.
Oh.
Okay. Either you're having us on, Lucy, or fair enough, thanks for the info.
0. So no luck again, calling Mario. And again, before the comments start saying do a redraw, these 4 winners are the 4 winners for tonight's 4 prizes. And we will call, text, email, carrier pigeon.
I don't know why I threw it. You don't throw pigeons.
Oh, how else do you start them? Roll them? Oh, you double-handed release.
Yeah, I guess you've got it in your... You've got to put the letter on it.
Yeah.
And then just... I've just done that on a show.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I might do it again.
So, massive congratulations to tonight's 4 winners. If you have only just joined us, Tin Low was the lucky winner of the 5-bed house, the VW Tiguan R and the 10K. And it sounds as though he's going to take the lot, which is really exciting.
Amazing.
So we look forward to meeting him and handing over a whole load of keys, because there's about 10 double doors in there. So he's going to have a whole bucket. He's going to be holding them by it. We can throw them to him. But huge congratulations to winners. If you want to be next, we have loads of instant win prizes, which are live on the site. We also have a few draws tonight. If you're very quick, you've got about 2 minutes to enter them for the smaller cash and tech draws. We've got a Mark 1 Golf R, a Golf GTI being drawn on Tuesday. We've got an RS5 on Wednesday. We've got a Range Rover First Edition on Friday. We've got Porsche GT3 RS on Sunday. So loads to get involved in. Just a couple pound a ticket or less, and you can be involved.
This is it. So grab some entries, and we could be calling you next if you get us lucky. Like that. Good luck, guys.